I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is Fee Notes Part 2, manually inserting a disbursement on the Fee Note screen. Right, so I'm going to choose for the purposes of this webinar a matter with parties that I've already created, and I go to my Fee Note screen, and I'm now going to insert, instead of a fee, I'm going to insert a disbursement manually. Okay, so yellow screen, yellow insert. Alternatively, you can use your mouse and right click to insert. However, I am going to use the insert button. Right, so fee note will be added, screen will appear, and in this instance, I'm going to insert not a fee, but a disbursement. So this would be the cost of a telephone call, kilometers traveled, cost of a cell call, and any kind of disbursement, a copy, a print, and so on and so forth. Okay, so at the date, the program will confirm the date on which you wish to insert, or the date on which the disbursement was raised. It will confirm that you are on the correct matter, and it will simply put in the basic word disbursement. Now, disbursement is quite unhelpful as a narrative to a client when they receive their account. So I would encourage you to say what the disbursement is. Is it a copy? Is it the cost of a call? Is it kilometers traveled? And so on and so forth. So you can type it in. Alternatively, you can go to the lookup library and you can then have a little look-see. So copies, was it an email sent, an email received, cost of a telephone call. I think we have traveling in here somewhere. No, we don't. Okay. Now, again, this is a purely manual endeavor. So you are going to decide what the disbursement was, how many units of measure, so is it copies, is it minutes, is it sets of 6 minutes, is it kilometers, and you are going to calculate that yourself. So for this, I'm going to say it was copies, prints, select, and I'm going to say how many pages. So I'm going to say 5 pages. Okay, and I'm going to work out the cost of that. Right, if you use the voucher system, you can pop in your voucher number, and if this is a collections matter and you are going to send this to the debtors account, you can leave the little tick on. In this particular case, it's a litigation matter. This is for my client's account, so I'm going to take the tick off. Now, disbursements are generally captured including VAT. Disbursement being something that you will need to pay on to somebody else. So I'm going to say 25 Rand. My copies are 5 Rand per page, including VAT. So the prevailing VAT rate will be displayed, and I am now going to say inclusive of VAT. So the entire cost of the copy is 25 Rand, including the VAT. Now, at account, this is for your ledger. So what ledger account do you wish this to go to? I am going to leave it as a general expense because that's what copies are. And my cost center employee are picked up from the matter. So whatever details of cost center employee you have in the matter, that is what will be displayed here. But you do have the option to change these to a different cost center or different employee. Okay, so once you've filled in the screen, you can say OK. And you will now see that our disbursements appear in a separate color and are totaled with their own column. So here's my copy, here's my amount X VAT. So the program has removed the VAT, shown it separately, shown me the total, and again given me my accounting period, my prevailing VAT rate, and the employee who did the capturing. So that is how we manually insert a disbursement on a matter at the Fee Note screen.